The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Video Sports.
Rattled everybody. Beam looking to pass it way down the field, trying to get to Logan Prawl. He finds him right on the money. Logan Prawl still on his feet, spins around, and that is a touchdown for Waupun from 57 yards out.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
Delmacher rolling out to the left, flips the hips over the middle. He's got him! Brody Highland to the end zone! His second touchdown of the day!
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, in-depth analysis, and top-notch production.
Henschel from the Wildcat. Henschel now will get it with a head full of steam. There goes Henschel to the end zone. Touchdown right through the shoot mark.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association multi-year first place winner for best play-by-play in the state.
Tight ends either side of the quarterback. And a fake handoff. They're going to go down the field. They got an open receiver, and that is complete in the hands of Logan Prawl. And that is a touchdown for Waupun.
Thanks to our Radio Plus Video Sports sponsors.
Home and Auto Sales, Waupun Equipment Company, Ballweg Implement, New Medical Center, Ergo Bank, Torres Tree Service, All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, Pino Construction, Burhags Furniture Mart, Bent's Automotive, American Family Insurance Agent Christine Fiel, C. Broxma Electric, Dentistry of Wisconsin, The Other Bar, Waupun's Pizza Ranch, Werner Harmsen Furniture, National Exchange Bank and Trust,
Jimmy John's of Waupun, Schaefer Auto, Keller Buildings, Bristol Morgan Bank.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth.
Good evening and welcome to Waupun Junior Senior High School. I'm Steve Winterhack and Randy Armgill with me to bring you some boys basketball action, the Battle of the Warriors here tonight at Waupun High School. And Waupun running into a real buzzsaw of a team against the Warriors of Lakeside Lutheran. They're well coached. They've got some pretty special athletes. And Waupun having a little trouble getting some W's this year with only one so far in the season. This could be a tough contest for them tonight.
Certainly can be a conference contest, and we know Todd Jans pretty well, and he is an excellent coach. He's been around a long time, and he'll figure out just about anything you throw at him. So it will be a tough task, not only for the players but for Coach Alex Dunlop as well to match his skills tonight.
Yeah, Todd, again, he talked about being brought up on the family farm just west of Fond du Lac off from Highway 23 out there, and he said that's where I was brought up with the WLA High School, and he got himself elected into the Hall of Fame, for the Coaches Hall of Fame for basketball. And that's a pretty nice honor. He's going to get honored coming up later on this year with that ceremony up at Wisconsin Dells.
Yeah, and that's a big deal, and it's hard to get there. And congratulations to him, and I think well-deserved. And you're right, yeah, his brother Wayne, too, that we know, he taught here in Waupun for a number of years, and so a lot of people would know maybe the connection there with Todd and Wayne Yod. I think Wayne he did live in Oakfield for a while, but yeah, he was a well-known teacher here in the Waupun area.
Yeah, so we've got a little connection here to town, but a great guy to talk to. I talked to him about 20 minutes. I came early just because I wanted to get a chance to talk to him, and yeah, a good guy to talk to. He used to be the coach over at KML, and he was last year there. It was the year that he took him to state, and then they kind of got rid of him the next year, and he moved on to a really good situation at Lakeside Lutheran where he does some AD work and the coach there, and these guys are pretty lucky to have a guy of that level as their basketball coach over there. And we'll see what Waupun does. It's kind of a team that's thinning a little bit, and we'll see who's going to step up, and have to be some guys that have to step up a little earlier than they expected to for Waupun Warrior boys basketball.
We are seeing a nice JV game here right now. It's 58 seconds left. Waupun leads 61-59. I think when I walked in the gym, Waupun was down by 8 or 10 points, so they made a great comeback, got a nice lead. Now it's about even.
3-point shot on the way for them, and that's no good. Got to get that rebound, though. And then an and one opportunity. That's too bad there for Waupun as Denoyer gets the rebound for the Lakeside Lutheran Warriors and gets fouled by Liam Hopp. Makes the basket and gives his team a chance to go ahead with 43 seconds left.
Second time in a short 10 days or so, we've had two Warrior teams on the court at the same time. The last time it was the girls' team.
Yeah. So we'll have to have that now a few times a year for basketball because we're in their conference now, the Capital North Conference. And free throw good. Waupun now bringing the ball up 38 seconds and counting down in the ball game. Now trailing by a point just like that. See if they can get a bucket this trip down. They kick it out. Back out on top with it. They get the ball over, three-point shot on the way, and that comes up well short on that shot by Snow. And Waupun has to foul with 21 seconds left.
Got to hope for a miss here, or maybe 1 out of 2. Waupun is 10 team fouls, so Lakeside will be shooting 2 here. They'd like to keep it a 1-point or 2-point lead.
Yeah, second place team in the conference at 2-1 for Lakeside Lutheran, but that one loss that they had was against a team that's pretty special with Lake Mills. And they've got a bunch of special athletes. He said they got about 7 guys you can put in there and not lose anything by sitting them down and bring the other guys off the bench. And that's the team that's leading the conference right now. But that was their one loss in conference play, a decisive loss, though, by over 20 points in that game. And we're only 3 games into our conference season. Waupun is 1-2, so we're sitting in second place, our third place, just a couple of games out of first place. But here we go. Waupun down by 2, down to 13 seconds left. Going up, Snow goes in the lane, misses, gets his own rebound. We're running out of time. 8 seconds left. Trying to find someone to get it to. And a timeout with 6 seconds left. Almost had it. He had it right by the rack, and it just kind of rolled out on him. It was a good move. But here we go. See what Waupun can work out here with just 6 seconds left in this ball game and down by 2.
For people that are not familiar, you and I have been down there a number of times over the last few years, but Lake Mills and Lakeside Lutheran are literally about 150 yards apart. Those two high schools are right across the road.
I don't think I've ever been in Lakeside Lutheran, though. I've been into Lake Mills a few times, and we were on the stage calling the game from the stage for a couple of big games, season-ending games for Waupun. But I have not been inside Lakeside Lutheran for anything.
We may not be in Lake Mills gym this season at all.
Right, that's right.
They had flooded. They had a frozen faucet or frozen pipe broke over the weekend, I think last weekend, and nobody knew about it for quite some time, and that gym floor was completely underwater, and it sounds now it's going to have to be a tear up and a redo, and they're not going to be playing any sports in that gym for the rest of the year. So I guess you and I won't be going there this season. Maybe to their middle school or someplace where they'll play their home games.
I'm sure they've already got that plan in place and already using another gym by now. Because you talked about that during the Lodi game. You had found out about that. So here we go. We're down to 6 seconds left to see what Waupun draws up here to get a bucket here with 6 seconds left in the game. Is this going to go to overtime?
The 3.
Throws it inside. They put it up, and that is good. And we are tied now, and the buzzer goes off, and we're going to overtime on the JV game. Nice job. I don't know if that was designed for Mr. Snow to just act like he's going to shoot it, but he gets it into Liam Hopp, and Liam goes up strong, finishes, ties this game up now at 63 apiece. Wow.
I believe it was I think they were going for the win there with the 3-point shot, and he just got covered so well. He
very well covered.
Very good job of adjusting in the air and making that pass, and then pretty good catch there, and kind of locked underneath was Hopp, and he was able to get that ball to go in somehow. That was not an easy shot from underneath.
Well, again, Waupun, the varsity is playing each other, the Warriors, Lakeside Lutheran in town at Waupun, and we will take a little break. We'll come back, and we're going to show you more of the overtime session, but we'll be back in a few minutes with more Waupun Warrior JV basketball coming your way right after this.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Burhags.
The Hour Bar on Main Street, Waupun is a great place to meet friends. Owners Bob and Tana invite you to join them for their daily specials and great atmosphere. They also bring in top-notch entertainment and host many special events. The Hour Bar is also the perfect place to cheer on the Packers, Bucks, Brewers, and Badgers. There's TVs everywhere you look. After today's game, head to the Hour Bar, 433 East Main Street, Waupun, a proud supporter of high school sports.
Say cheese! If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Planning to build? You need Pino. Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your vision to reality. You need Pino. After all, they've been doing it almost 50 years. To start your next project, go to rapino.com. Check out their virtual design tool and turn your idea into action. That's rapino.com and learn about the Pino difference. Pino. Build better for future generations.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
There has never been a better time to shop Werner Harmsen Furniture and Total Flooring, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Werner Harmsen is featuring a fashionable selection of furniture and flooring. That means remarkable savings on name brand furniture, top quality name brands at special competitive prices. You'll get the taste, quality, and personalized service that has separated the Werner Harmsen name from the best. Find their showroom in downtown Waupun. Werner Harmsen Furniture and Total Flooring. Taste, service, selection. It's worth the drive to beautiful downtown Waupun.
This exciting gameplay is being brought to you by Waupun Utilities, your local electric, water, and wastewater provider. And just like the teams out there, our team works hard every single day to deliver reliable, affordable service to more than 4,400 customers. As your community-owned utility, every single dollar we earn goes back into making Waupun stronger. Waupun Utilities, powering our community with teamwork, pride, and of course, hometown commitment.
Hi, it's Dr. Randy with New Medical Center. Are you struggling with your weight? Tired of diets that just make you hungry? Maybe it's time to try something new. By now, most of you have heard about semaglutide and tirzepatide, the amazing new weight loss drugs that are sweeping across the country and helping thousands of people just like you successfully lose unwanted pounds. Well, wait no more. NewMed Integrated Healthcare has got you covered. Don't be fooled by expensive online plans with no direct medical supervision. New Medical Center's program is affordable and provides you with all the personalized support you need to succeed. Get started now and eliminate your cravings, decrease your appetite, and start losing those pounds. Take it from me, it's easier than you think. How do I know? Because I lost 50 pounds last year using this very program, and I've kept it off. Let the team at New Medical Center help you get the weight loss results you desire and deserve. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 to get started now, or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899.
Okay, we are back. Just missing the three-point shot from their point guard on that shot, and that was bad timing. Waupun down by 3 in overtime with 1:18 left. So a nice little move inside and a finish inside by a guy that kind of looked like his dad when he went up for that. Liam Hopp looked like his dad Ryan out there, and you coached Ryan back in the day.
I did, yeah. Big, strong hands, grab it.
Yep.
We sort of had a joke with Ryan. He wasn't a great jumper, very strong, very good athlete, but we always said shot fake when you're in traffic down there, and they saw the same thing out of Liam.
Yep.
Kind of a double pump shot fake and then let the defense come down and go up strong.
Yeah, so here we go, an opportunity here for Waupun.
It was Parker Griffin that made the three-point shot for the Lakeside Lutheran Warriors.
Braden Daney at the free throw line, big free throw to keep pace here. They're down by 2 now, 68-66 with 1:10 left. Daney goes back for another free throw.
Braden had that broken pinky on his left hand, and that
would have been nice to get that rebound, but it comes up short. So we're down by 2. Yeah, he sat out there for a week or so.
Yeah, at least, yeah, maybe.
He's got his feet and fingers still taped up, it looks like.
Get that.
Rough angle on that one. Waupun battling for the ball. We do come up with it. Big rebound for Waupun and a throwaway.
Oh, good hustle.
Waupun gets it back. Here goes Daney, goes up, draws some contact, but no foul called. Lakeside Lutheran gets the ball with a 2-point lead down to 40 seconds left. Little trap action, and they get it out in space. 3-point shot from the left corner, and that is nothing but net on the shot by number 14, Hans Korth. Makes the bucket. Waupun in trouble now here in overtime. Down to 23 seconds left. Waupun trailing by 5 now, 71-66. Opportunities there for Waupun. Maybe the no call down there seemed to be quite a bit of contact on the action down there by the basket, but no call and something that needed to be called out there. But how Waupun finds themselves down by 5, and now could be more as number 3 Jackson Pucci goes to the free throw line.
Might not have been a great shot by Hans Korth, number 14. From the corner, they're pulling that quick 3, but when you make it, I guess it's a great shot.
Free throw good. Now they're up by 6, and Waupun kind of fading away here in overtime. It's too bad. They had their opportunities. Yeah, again, another conference game. Waupun 1-2 in conference play, and Lakeside Lutheran is 2-1 in conference play. For our varsity game coming up, featured game here tonight. We'd like to catch a little bit of the JV game, so it's a close one going to overtime here. Waupun needs to score quickly, but again, in big trouble. Missed basket inside. Snow gets it. 3-pointer on the way, and that's right in line, but a little too strong. Waupun's going to drop one here, 73-66, and it might be a little different. We got a foul with 1.1 seconds left on the clock.
Once again, double bonus. It carries over into the overtime, obviously, and no chance here for Waupun to pull this one off, but a great effort. They came back from a ways down in that second half to get into the overtime.
I see that's kind of nice. They list all the different communities that these kids are from Lakeside Lutheran, and they're all over the place. So Conomowoc, Middleton, Lake Mills, Fort Atkinson, Watertown, Sun Prairie, Delafield's in there for the varsity. So all with Lutheran schools, obviously, in those communities that just kind of feed into Lakeside Lutheran over in Lake Mills. Waupun loses 74-66. We'll take a break right now, and we'll come back with the pregame show for the varsity. Waupun Warriors taking on the Warriors of Lakeside Lutheran, and that's coming your way in just a few minutes right here from Waupun High School on Radio Plus Sports.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seedbed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
The Hour Bar on Main Street, Waupun is a great place to meet friends. Owners Bob and Tana invite you to join them for their daily specials and great atmosphere. They also bring in top-notch entertainment and host many special events. The Hour Bar is also the perfect place to cheer on the Packers, Bucks, Brewers, and Badgers. There's TVs everywhere you look. After today's game, head to the Hour Bar, 433 East Main Street, Waupun, a proud supporter of high school sports.
The John Deere Gator XUV lets you cut, pack, drive, scout, weld, stack, feed, pull, load, tow, spray, and haul, all in a single day. With a redesigned, fully customizable cargo box and a towing capacity of up to 4,000 pounds. You just have to get in the seat.
Visit Ballweg Implement to get in the seat yourself and hear the details on sales and financing specials. And always online, ballweg.biz, your full-line John Deere dealer, Waupun and Beaver Dam.
Planning to build? You need Pinot. Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your vision to reality. You need Pinot. After all, they've been doing it almost 50 years. To start your next project, go to rapinot.com. Check out their virtual design tool and turn your idea into action. That's rapinot.com and learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. We'll take care of what can't be seen. Removing dust? For us, that's a must. And a reminder, get on a furnace maintenance plan now so your home is clean and cozy this fall and winter. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. If you're lucky, we'll be faster than a Derby from Kentucky.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit warnerharmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
We are back at Waupun High School. Some action in the Capital North Conference, the Battle of the Warriors that we're going to have for at least a few years to come here. The Warriors from Waupun and the Warriors from the visiting Lakeside Lutheran Warriors in this ball game. But again, a very good team that ended Waupun's season last year. We took these guys on, and the one guy that really we had the most trouble with out there, their big guy inside, he is not suited up here tonight. So Wesley Ron, according to Coach Todd Jan, said he tweaked his ankle in practice yesterday. and said it might be a good game for him to just sit up and let that thing heal a little bit better as the season progresses. So he's out there in his regular street clothes and not playing tonight.
Yeah, you and I saw him walk past underneath here, and he does have a little hitch in his stride, so obviously a bad ankle. I mean, maybe if it's tournament action, you tape it up and you go try and play, but probably the right decision to sit him out tonight and let him heal up.
And he's got big things coming up. He's going to be playing at Minnesota Duluth coming up. He's chosen that as his college. So Austin played against them. That was in the same conference when they out there or not?
Not the same conference,
really?
No, but conference game, yeah. Everything Michigan Tech had went east pretty much. And
okay.
But yeah, a lot of schools in Minnesota that are D2 schools, and
yeah, they got a bunch of them there, and Wisconsin's got all the WEAC schools. I wish they all were D2 schools because they're good enough to be. They win national championships, a lot of them, in different sports, and it seemed like a natural thing for a lot of those schools to be D2, but just don't pull the plug on that one. So Waupun again warming up right now. A little bit more to talk about Waupun's team and how their season is progressing here, coming up with our pregame show. So we'll come back right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
The Landing is your go-to lakeside hangout on beautiful Beaver Dam Lake, where the drinks are cold, the food always hits the spot, and the music keeps the good times rolling. Come for the view, stay for the fun. Pizza and beverages go together like sunsets and lake views at The Landing, and always better with friends and family. A Friday fish fry, your landing spot. An extensive variety of house-built pizzas, your landing spot. A great menu, of course. The Landing Pub and Grill, Country Road G, Beaver Dam, and like them on Facebook.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. We'll take care of what can't be seen. Removing dust? For us, that's a must. And a reminder, get on a furnace maintenance plan now so your home is clean and cozy this fall and winter. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. If you're lucky, we'll be faster than a Derby from Kentucky.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
Hello, back pain sufferers. This is Dr. Randall Blahoviak with NewMed Integrated Healthcare. Are you struggling to find a solution for the constant neck and back pain that's keeping you from enjoying life? Maybe you're wondering if you should go the medical route, or maybe you're even thinking about giving chiropractic a try. Well, now you don't have to decide between the two. At New Medical Center in Waupun, you can have the best of both worlds. Let our team of experienced medical professionals and chiropractors design a treatment plan to get you back to living a pain-free life. The healthcare team at New Medical Center will assess your condition and give you a combination of options, both medical and chiropractic, to choose from. With over 30 years of experience treating back pain, you can be assured that the team at New Medical Center will discover and address the source of your pain. Don't waste another minute trying the same old failed strategies. Let New Medical Center help get you back to living your best pain-free life. Call New Medical Center now at 920-324-9899. That's 920-324-9899. Or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
We make make you feel at home. At home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home. At home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home. At home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
We are back. Not a bad crowd from what I see up here right now. I mean, of course, a lot of people wearing their light blue and their blue stuff up there from Lakeside Lutheran, but not a bad crew here for Waupun either. In the student section, though, having a blackout here today, so that looks good. We hardly had anybody the last game we did with the girls there that one night. It was very few people because a hockey game was going on, an important hockey game. So had maybe about 15 people up there, but it looks like see if we get a little atmosphere going here and get something going here against a very good Lakeside Lutheran team.
Blackout night, except for our favorite quarterback, Chase Beam, who's wearing a white sweatshirt over there. He stands out like a sore thumb in that crowd. But yeah, he's a good guy. One of the best quarterbacks to ever play here at Waupun. Yeah, certainly numbers-wise, probably the highest-ranked quarterback.
Yeah, we've had some good ones. Not that I would say a lot of good ones, but we've had some good ones.
Yes.
You know, the Ryan Rasmussen years, Cody Mueller right before that. But Ryan was a special athlete with all his gifts of being able to run the ball. He could throw a ball like 65 yards down the field without even trying, and he could take off and run for you too. He's a pretty special guy. But yeah, it was a great year for Mr. Beam. So. But here we are, Waupun again, kind of thinning ranks out there. Still don't have Owen Klustebor back yet, and that has hurt us with him being out. But got to take care of himself there. He's got a lot of other things going. Baseball coming up. He's a football first type of guy too. So still out with that hip injury yet, and not dressed up to play tonight. And he was going to step up for Waupun.
Those hip flexor injuries, they can really be nagging and hard to get rid of, and oftentimes without surgery they can be months to really heal up, so I can understand why that's been a problem for him.
Yeah, who else is going to answer the call here? Like I said, Waupun definitely short players here, and you got a lot of young guys that are playing. You got a freshman playing up and getting in the starting lineup here, so who's going to answer the call for Waupun and kind of fill in here and trying to make some success out of a one-win season so far for the Waupun Warriors?
Looks like to me, it's going to have to be done by committee. I mean, it's going to take 6 or 7 guys, and Waupun has a chance when they're shooting the three ball well and they're making shots. They have a chance to stay in games, and after that, it's been tough for them to score. And what did we go? We went for a complete half plus them without them scoring a 2-point field goal the last time we covered Waupun. So, yeah, there's not a lot of options for them, but they like to shoot the three, and when they're making them, they can stay in games. So that's all you got to ask for.
It's a rough conference, so we've already had a taste of it already with some pretty convincing losses over to Columbus. So what a great physically fit football team, guys out there playing Lodi. Another nice team that had a lot of good pieces there, and now we haven't even seen the best team with Lake Mills yet, with a team where they can throw 7 different guys on the court and not lose anything. And here's your second place team. Waupun's playing here tonight without their big guys, so we'll see if Waupun can take advantage of that at all in this ball game. But I know just kind of a last-second decision that wasn't announced right away, but then when he came out just in his street clothes, everybody knew that Wes Ron was not going to be playing all 6 to 8 of them. So, and he tore us up in that game last year to end our season in the playoffs. So we knew what we were kind of running into here tonight, but just going to take a game off. So, again, we will, I think we're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We'll come back with the starting lineups and the beginning of tonight's game. It's Waupun taking on Lakeside Lutheran, a battle of the Warriors here at Waupun High School. Back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
This exciting gameplay is being brought to you by Waupun Utilities, your local electric, water, and wastewater provider. And just like the teams out there, our team works hard every single day to deliver reliable, affordable service to more than 4,400 customers. As your community-owned utility, every single dollar we earn goes back into making Waupun stronger. Waupun Utilities, powering our community with teamwork, pride, and of course, hometown commitment.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, and orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
The John Deere Gator XUV lets you cut, pack, drive, scout, weld, stack, feed, pull, load, tow, spray, and haul, all in a single day. With a redesigned, fully customizable cargo box and a towing capacity of up to 4,000 pounds. You just have to get in the seat.
Visit Ballwig Implement to get in the seat yourself and hear the details on sales and financing specials. And always online, ballwig.biz, your full-line John Deere dealer, Waupun and Beaver Dam.
The Landing is your go-to lakeside hangout on beautiful Beaver Dam Lake, where the drinks are cold, the food always hits the spot, and the music keeps the good times rolling. Come for the view, stay for the fun. Pizza and beverages go together like sunsets and lake views at The Landing, and always better with friends and family. A Friday fish fry, your landing spot. An extensive variety of house-built pizzas, your landing spot. A great menu, of course. The Landing Pub and Grill, Country Road G, Beaver Dam, and like them on Facebook. You know, some say with John Deere, you're just paying for the paint. Turns out, those folks haven't seen what happens when our tractors go toe-to-toe with the competition on real-world tasks. Advanced features like Auto Connect X make switching out attachments really simple. Superior maneuverability gets you in and out of tight spaces, and our dependable lift capacity makes tough jobs really easy. Now, as far as the other guys, well, let's just say they couldn't stack up. You see, at John Deere, every day we prove the difference is more than paint deep. So here's an idea. Talk to owners Joan and Tom Ballwig by visiting Ballwig Implement to get in the seat yourself. And hear the details on sales and financing specials, and always online at ballwig.biz. Your full-line John Deere dealer in Waupun and Beaver Dam.
Okay, they are announcing the starting lineups for Lakeside Lutheran, which includes Oliver Povich, 5'11 junior, 5 points a game. Jackson Moore, 6 points a game, a 6'2 senior. Brecken Jimenez is a 6'5 senior, 9 points a game. Get Waupun's while they're coming out right now. Finn Katzenberger, a 6'1 junior, averaging over 9 points a game. Also Eli Ewert, a 6-foot sophomore, averaging 10 points a game. He shoots the three. Landon Dirksen on a nice game against Lodi with 12 points in that ball game. He's a 5'8 junior. Efren Guardiola, the rebound leader, believe it or not, on the team. Great sense where that ball is. 8 points a game for him, a 5'9 senior. And Sutton Nelson, The freshman getting better every game that we call for him, man. Had I think it's like 13 points, 14 points in the last game, and he averages 9 points a game. And the other guys we did not mention for Lakeside Lutheran was Carson Strom, a 6'1" senior, averaging 7 points a game, and really the go-to guy in this game without Wesley Ron being in there. You're going to see a lot of Brady Wolfram, 6'3" senior, very athletic, can shoot from outside, can take it inside. He averages 17 points a game, and here we go. Even announced us again. Jeff does a good job. And Jeff does a great job as a PA announcer here. He does an excellent job getting the word out there to the people in the crowd. And we are ready to play some basketball. And Nelson comes up with it, steps right in there and grabs it. Here we go. JV team losing in overtime, fading away at the end of that game. Three-pointer on the way, and that is good. A little catch and shoot action there from Finn Katzenberger. And that's a good way to start for Waupun, leading now 3-0 in the first 15 seconds of the game.
That is where Waupun is at its best when they're knocking down threes.
He still spins in the lane and loses control, but Eli Ewert gets it. And he's having trouble hanging on to it right now, solidly. And now here we go. And a great move coming to the left side. Katzenberger goes in strong at the left side, finishes the lefty, putting it away. Waupun leading now 5-0.
Very aggressive, good move there.
Yeah, no 6'8" guy to swat the ball out of there on him, so
right.
you can go in there with a little more confidence. Lakeside Lutheran with the ball. They get it inside into Moore. He kicks it out. Three-pointer from the right corner is up. Jimenez misses, and rebound in the hands of Eli Ewert. Waupun with the ball, leading 5-0. Katzenberger, again, a nice start for him offensively. Taking it to the rack, showing he can shoot from downtown. Great start for him. Here goes Ewert. They say no foul on that one, but it gets swatted out of bounds. Waupun will retain possession.
Well, with Dirksen in the starting lineup, we might see Guardiola get a little more shot opportunities. He doesn't have to take care of the ball and distribute all the time.
Yeah, Dirksen making the most out of his chance to start, and a three-point bucket is good for Efren Guardiola. Waupun opens up an 8-0 lead. What a great less than 2 minutes into this ball game for Waupun.
Motivated group out there right now.
Playing some good defense. Open look at a three now, but that's well short. And that's going to be stepping on the end line. Waupun's going to get it back. And wow, what a start here for Waupun. 8-0 here. Less than 2 minutes into the ball game.
One thing, Waupun, they definitely have 5 guys on the court now that all can shoot the three ball at any time, including Dirksen, who showed that last week.
Ewert has it, gives it over to Guardiola, who took off at Lodi game because of a family funeral down in Florida. So it's good to see him back out there. Good team leader, rebound leader for the team, good active guy. He goes Nelson in, and he goes up. And like I said, he's a fearless and a quick timeout, full timeout taken by Coach Jans. And we'll be back with more Warrior basketball, Waupun Warrior, after this on Radio Plus Sports.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Okay, we are back, and what a start for Waupun. All starting with Finn Katzenberger dumping in a three, then nice drive to the basket to get 2 more, and a three-point shot from Guardiola. Nelson causing a timeout by Lakeside Lutheran by taking it in, the freshman, and putting it in. So 10-0 in favor of Waupun here, the first 2.5 minutes of the game. Crazy start.
Waupun really getting after it, very aggressive. I thought right away with Katzenberger taking that one to the rack and scoring, I thought, boy, he was very determined and he wasn't going to think about it at all. And I guess when you're in this situation with 1 win on the season, there's nothing to lose. You play loose and you play fun.
We'll see what Coach Jans was saying in that huddle. Not exactly what he expected here, especially making a decision not to even play or suit up his 6'8" star player.
Waupun right now going to a 2-3 zone, switching things up. They started the game in man.
Good job closing in on the shooters out there, and this one's going to be over and back. Wow. Said Lutheran just really out of kilter right now to start the game out.
Waupun can score another time here and get themselves a really nice lead in this game. Wow, this is fun.
Advantage while the other team's definitely out of sync right now. 3-point shot up and good for Eli Ewert. Wow, what a start for Waupun, now leading 13-0. 3-point shot up, and there's a guy that can shoot from downtown. Brady Wolfram gets the Lakeside Lutheran Warriors on the board, a few feet behind the 3-point line. Pretty smooth stroke on that. 13-3 Waupun, though. Yeah, Guardiola throws up a 3-point basket. The answer for Ephraim Guardiola, his second three of the game. Waupun now leads 16-3. Best thing he can do, just answer right away.
You see Todd Yan down there just calm, but he's talking to all his assistants, kind of shaking his head saying, what's happening right here? This could be one of those nights. And
did anybody bring Wesley Ron's uniform just in case? He wasn't sure that he was going to even sit him or not have him suited up, maybe play a little bit. But
Waupun again, 2-3 zone, very active with Dirksen and.
Yeah, they're closing out on those shooters pretty good. Down in the corner, here's a look, and that one is in for Brecken Jimenez. Makes it now 16-6 in favor of Waupun. So we got a bunch of guys aren't afraid to shoot from downtown. Oh, and that one is thrown away, and then a reach-in foul on Eli Ewert. First foul of the ball game for either team. We're 4.5 minutes into this game. Got to be working with Kyle here tonight, our director and producer. I'm not even sure what title. What title you use? Producer. He wants to be called Mr. Producer. We call him Mr. Kyle. And we got Bill. We haven't worked with Bill since the football season, so Eli's going to pick up another foul, trying to cut off Brady Wolfram on his move off to his left, and then picks up a couple fouls here for Waupun.
One of Waupun's defensive philosophies is to lock the ball on one side of the court. Ewert just a little bit late trying to get over there, and he's going to take a seat immediately. We're seeing Timon Alsma in the game.
See a tall, lanky player with Timon out there. So a 10-point lead for Waupun. What an unbelievable start. Couldn't ask for anything more than that. They're working that perimeter. They obviously have numerous guys that can shoot the three for them.
Looks like Lakeside just running a little X game right now.
Ooh, a nice they got the rebound back, though. Now Waupun's got to get it, and it's blocked by Alsma that time, and finally taps it in the hands of Dirksen. Waupun withstands the storm there. And a drive to the basket by Katzenberger. He's going to draw the foul. Oh, an enjoyable game for Waupun to start things out and to see if they can keep on carrying this on and just start believing out there. Right now, it looks like they're playing very confidently.
Nice job by Alsma to tap that ball away, keep it alive.
Guardiola has it. Oh, and then that one gets taken away underneath the basket by Wolfram, pushing it back to the other side of the court. Wolfram takes it in the lane, gets tied up, kind of shoots it up to short, and Katzenberger comes up with a rebound. Nice stop there for the Waupun Warriors. There's Alsma with it in the lane. Back over to Nelson. That is no good. And rebound in the hands of Jackson Moore. Lakeside Lutheran with a basketball. And a reach-in foul on Waupun as Brady Wolfram was driving to the basket.
You're going to get Alsma, his first.
New player coming in, Jacob DeClean, who I believe had a sister. Talking with Coach Todd Jans, he said the sister that was on the girls Lakeside Lutheran team. There was a DeClean on there, and there was another name, too, that they had two of. And one turnover, Waupun gets it back. 3-point shot by Alsma. That one well short. Comes up short on the shot. Again, the rebound is DeClean, who just came back in the ball game. 10-point lead for Waupun yet, 16-6. Shot there by Katzenberger, getting a hand in the passing lane, but off his hands out of bounds. It is Lakeside Lutheran basketball.
Again, Waupun, we've seen this defense for a few years now. They funnel to that baseline and try and get you to drive there like it's open, and then they come from that help side and trap you down underneath the basket. That's what they do best. Up on zone doing a nice job with just one guy on the ball, and that's key. You start going two guys to the ball, you're going to leave openings.
Yeah, nice job cutting off the baseline, that trip down, and being patient is Lakeside Lutheran. Waupun gets it. Working the perimeter yet, looking for his opportunity to score. A clean cross-court pass down in the corner again. Again, Waupun closes out, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Nice job by Jackson Moore, knocking over, lowering his shoulder there, and picks up the foul there for Lakeside Lutheran. Nice defense again by Waupun that whole way around, that whole series down there defensively.
Finn, he embellished it and sold it a little bit, but not too much, and that's exactly what you need to do. He took the hit and he went down, and it's part of the game. And it was a pretty good hit, so I think he did a good job of.
Katzenberger from the left corner, rims out, no good, and coming up with the rebound again is DeClean. Passes it up over to Moore along the left side. And thanks to all of our viewers out there watching on Radio Plus Sports. Here's the drive along the left side, and that one's going to be overshot a little bit, but also reaches over and maybe picks up the foul on that one. But those rebounds, those second chances, got to limit those in this ball game if you want to end up winning this game.
Tyman's second foul since he's come in, a guy that they're going to need more minutes out of.
He's the one that came in for Eli, too. So. Jackson Moore at the free throw line, back of the rim, no good. Looking for his first points. He averages 6 points a game.
Waupun has 4 team fouls in there, 2 on Ewert and 2 on Alsma. So
Landon Hawkinson checks in, and Nelson sits down.
Hawkinson, another guy that can shoot the three. So Waupun's got some offense out there if they're knocking in shots on their home court.
That's no good. So they come up empty on that. Still 16-6. We've been stuck on that for a little bit. Katzenberg goes in strong, puts it up, gets fouled on his way to the basket. A strong move there by Finn Katzenberger. Earns himself a couple free throws. I like his confidence taking that ball, and he's committed to doing it. He goes in there with a mission. Either get fouled or make the basket. So he's got himself a couple free throws now. Back of the rim, no good.
Finn, a left-hander, and Lakeside hasn't quite figured it out. He's going to drive that ball hard to the left side and doing a good job getting there.
The free throw on the way, that one is good for Finn. He's got 6 points in the game. Waupun now up by 11, 17-6. Great start here for Waupun in the first almost 8 minutes of this ball game. 11-point lead. Strom in the game now with the basketball is Brady Wolfram. And he's going to try to take things in his own hands, but misses that, and Ethan Guardiola gets a rebound. Head up, looking down the court for something, and they leave him open for a three. That one rims out no good.
This might be on Timon. Nope.
No, we're going to get it.
Hawkinson
on that one. I thought Timon's right there. Took a little swat at the ball as it came out off the rim, but boy, those would have been some nice buckets there to really put some room between them and Lakeside Lutheran.
10 minutes left. Waupun playing very well to start this game out against one of the quality teams in the league.
I talked to Todd. He says we do practice once in a while, because what if our big guy gets too many fouls and you got to play with. That's a 3-point bucket by DeClean, who came off the bench. You got to know what it's like to not have him out there. So he says we've definitely been working on it. Oh. And stepping on the sideline is Timon Alsma. Had to go around the referee that was right there, and that kind of forced him to step out of bounds. 17-9 now on your New Medical Integrated Healthcare scoreboard.
Sutton Nelson checking in. Got a little bit of frosted tips in his hair now, I think.
He's got a stylish thing going. You got hair you can mess around with and do stuff. And we don't have those options anymore.
That was jealousy from me talking about that, not a complaint.
Oh, no. The clean just had to be laying underneath the basket, and the air ball went right into his hands. I saw a picture of us together when we were on our team picture our senior year in the yearbook. I was getting interviewed by our superintendent, Steve Hill. Looks like it'd be another foul on Hawkinson, but we both had a nice full head of hair. I had it down to my shoulders. You had a nice full head of this nice black hair, and we had options back then with our hair, but not anymore.
Oh man, isn't it sweet, Steve?
Yeah. Free throw is good for Wolfram. Gives him 4 points in the ball game. Has another free throw yet. Kind of chipping away now. They're back within 7. Waupun up by as many as 13 points, I think, of the game. Pretty rock solid on the free throws, too, there for Brady Wolfram. 6-point lead for Waupun, leading 17-11. Under 9 to play in the first half.
Waupun with a little bit of foul trouble. Lakeside not really coming out with a lot of pressure, so Waupun can shorten this game here, run some offense, make them chase.
Sure. What's the defense of Lakeside Lutheran's playing right now? I mean, they're doing a lot of switching off. I mean, the guys just constantly. This one's stolen, and going up and laying it in. He's number 23, Brecken Jimenez. Waupun leading by 4. A timeout taken by Waupun. Back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Protect your New Holland equipment and optimize your performance in the field with genuine New Holland maintenance products. New Holland oils and filters are designed specifically for New Holland equipment so you can achieve our high performance standards in the field. And by choosing genuine New Holland maintenance products, you'll not only protect your equipment, you'll also boost its performance and productivity. Visit Waupun Equipment Company, also in Watertown, and see for yourself why genuine New Holland oils and filters are the right choice for your equipment.
That's good.
It's good to see that.
Okay, we are back at Waupun High School, and right now Waupun only leading by 4. They were up by as many as 13. Just a remarkable start in this game where they were up 10-0 at one time.
Ewert back in.
Eli went in, got the ball stripped, and then they tried to get it in to, and maybe Dirksen wasn't quite ready for that one. Kind of low and kind of a hot pass, so back in the hands of Lakeside Lutheran trying to tighten this thing up even more.
Good job by Waupun scrambling out, covering the 3.
Great defense there by Katzenberger, holding his spot, being tall out there, and they're changing that shot. Back in the hands of Waupun. See a lot of positive things defensively. Being aggressive to the hole. Oh, Katzenberger, that would have been a big shot, but he bad angle on that one and doesn't get it. Great defense again, not going in and swatting at it, and getting his own rebound is to Clean. He gets fouled. He'll go to the line now to shoot a pair.
A little worried there that Ewert was going to get a foul. It was, I think he walled up nicely, but could have gone either way, and no call made. That's good. Waupun certainly needs him in this game.
First free throw is good for DeClean. Nice guy off the bench. 3-point bucket. And getting some rebounds out there, so he's making his impact felt. And he's earned himself a little time on the court here.
Yeah, Waupun, they're okay. They've been in a little bit of a drought here, but you can't panic. You're still leading in this game, and you just need to play solid basketball.
Now just a 2-point lead for Waupun, up 17-15. Yeah, a little unrealistic how Waupun started, but hopefully they can catch some of that magic and just get some confidence out of that. Going in, here goes a nice drive to the basket there by Eli Ewart, and I like the commitment these guys have with their drives inside. And that was a nice finish there by Ewart.
Avoiding the contact also.
Inside, a good job again by Ewart, just not swatting at the ball and changing that shot. Ooh, that one is stolen and going the other way with it. Get that little extra Euro step in there and puts it up and in. Looks like they're going to call a foul on Brecken Jimenez.
Number 23, Brecken Jimenez, his first personal.
There's 4 team fouls for Lakeside Lutheran so far in the game. Waupun was 7.
Oh, nice fake.
Just hanging in the air and overlays it a little bit. Too bad that didn't go in for Finn Katzenberger, but nice strong head fake on that one. Got the defender way in the air and got past him easy enough. 2 free throws now for Finn Katzenberger.
Yeah, like that. He really sold it as a shot and got the defender up in the air.
Drills that one. Yeah, it helps when you make a 3-point shot early in the ball game to so they believe you could shoot that shot. He's a pretty good free throw shooter, 79% on the season. Next free throw, that one is also good for Finn.
79 on the season and a 100% tonight, 3 for 3. I like it. Looks like Waupun now 1-3-1 maybe, or no, back to 2-3. Guardiola's so high it's hard to tell exactly what they're doing, but yeah. Switching things up, back and forth from man to zone. Make things a little harder on the offense.
Yeah, really making them work for that open look somewhere. They're really working hard to find some little crease and making Waupun kind of shift around in the defense. 3-pointer from the right corner. He is no good. A long rebound, and that is called in by Jimenez. And Brady Wolfram not even on the court right now for the Warriors of Lakeside Lutheran. Inside and getting it and going right to the rack with it, putting it away is Carson Strom. He gets the bucket. Waupun up by 2, 21-19.
Able to beat Waupun's zone that time.
I'll tell you one thing that Mr. Nelson does. That guy's he's fearless to take it in. Not the tallest guy out there, not the biggest and thickest guy out there, but he commits these drives and drew a foul right there, and he's got himself at the line.
Sutton, another very good free throw shooter.
We're already discussing the game with his grandpa over at the Waupun Community Center. I had my grandkids down there playing in the gym and talking to Jeff Bruins, his grandpa, and he had the game all figured out here tonight, what was going to happen. I don't think he predicted this, though, what's happening here.
Wasn't predicting a 4-point lead by Waupun. It's 5 minutes left in the half.
Or the 10-point, 10-0 lead, especially didn't have that predicted in the beginning. 3-pointer from the left corner, a high arcing shot, and Jacob DeClean, a nice shooter, his second 3 of the ball game. He's got 8 in the game and has his team within a point now. 23-22, the lead for Waupun.
Lakeside getting some inside touches now against Waupun's zone, and that's where they're getting it done, inside out or inside post-to-post action.
Katzenberger going in the left side, goes up and bodies on the floor, and maybe a little reach in as he tries to get the ball back in control, and foul on Lakeside Lutheran.
This will be bonus time.
So Finn getting himself some free throws here in the ball game. He's got one miss. He missed his first free throw.
Oh yes, he did.
Yeah,
3 of 4.
Yeah. Still a solid free throw shooter for Waupun, and he's forcing the action out there, and that's good to see. That one a little too strong and low, and that one misses. Missed the front end of the bonus. And the 4:20 and counting down in the first half. Steve Winterhack and Randy Armgood with you here at Waupun High School. We'll be back here again Friday for Waupun girls. We're taking on Lake Mills this Friday.
Waupun girls having a decent season, winning some games.
Schultz has been out for a little bit here, but she may be back, hopefully, coming up on Friday. An important key to their success for Waupun. The three-pointer on the way. That one is no good, and getting the rebound again is Lakeside Lutheran. DeClean gets it and gives himself some free throws. He's making things happen out there. He's involved in a lot of stuff, getting himself to the line, getting rebounds, a couple threes in the ball game. Now going to the free throw line here to shoot 2 for Lakeside Lutheran.
That foul did go on Timon. That is her third.
But net on that first free throw. Eli Ewert comes in for Timon. He'll sit down, and Eli has 2 fouls of his own that he doesn't want to get that third before halftime.
DeClean not a very big kid either, but he's got a number of offensive rebounds in this game. One of them while he was laying on the floor.
Yeah, nothing but net on both of those free throws. Nice player. No, was not a starter for them tonight. Waupun with the ball trailing now for the first time in this game, down 24-23 after those 2 free throws by DeClean. The 3 from the left corner, that is no good. Katzenberger chases it and steps on the end line. It will be Lakeside Lutheran basketball. Those little things kind of going Lakeside Lutheran's way right now.
Waupun switching up their defense. Your coach Dunlop yelling out numbers here, and then whether they're going to man or zone, different zones, whatever they're doing. Looks like back to man right now.
Ooh. Long 3 on the way, not hesitating, taking it, and Waupun gets the rebound. Nice job by Nelson. He had to kind of dribble it before he traveled, and then allowed Jeremiah Kester to come in and tie the ball up, and alternating possession arrow pointing toward Lakeside Lutheran. That one hurts when you get that rebound. Just kind of tripped up a little bit.
Waupun was man, but on baseline out of bounds, they mostly go to 2-3 zone, which they are.
And Lakeside Lutheran with the basketball. They were down by as many as 13 here in the half.
They know they got themselves a battle here tonight. Waupun ready to play.
And 3-point basket this time by Micah Robinson, the junior. And 4 different players have got 3-point baskets in this game from Lakeside Lutheran. Katzenberger goes off his foot, and that was his foot, not the defender's foot, so it's off from us, and it will be Lakeside Lutheran basketball. Timeout on the court for Waupun. We'll be back in a minute with more Waupun Warrior basketball on Radio Plus Sports.
Planning to build? You need Pinot. Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your vision to reality. You need Pinot. After all, they've been doing it almost 50 years. To start your next project, go to rapinot.com. Check out their virtual design tool and turn your idea into action. That's rapinot.com and learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
Okay, we are back. 2:37 left here in the first half. And Waupun gave up the lead. What a nice start for them in this ball game. Just the start, you knew you couldn't keep doing that, but you knew they were going to come back. But now some balls just not kind of going their way. Free throws not going in. Some turnovers and offensive rebounds by them, and you get a guy off the bench like a Jacob DeClean out there that's making a big presence in here. He's got himself 10 points in this game. So, yeah, right now Waupun finds themselves down by 4.
been a bit of an issue this year, and that's giving up offensive rebounds to their opponents. And I mean, they're not the biggest team right now, and Finn Katzenberger kind of cleaning up the glass early, but now they have to do it as a five-man unit. Back to man, Waupun.
Yeah, kind of mixing up. I like that. You like that with it? You change it around a little bit off and on. It kind of throws them off, and what they get settled into something, it makes them do something different. And
some teams will change it on a make or miss. If you, and on the other end, if you make a shot, you will go to a man when you come back. If you miss a shot, you go back in the zone. That's one way teams do it. Sometimes they call it out on the way down. Now they're going to get Ephraim.
2:02 left, and again, more free throws to be shot by Lakeside Lutheran. Just still a 1-and-1 time. It's 9 fouls on Waupun. Yeah, I like the energy for Waupun, just not getting things to fall their way here as they're starting to fall behind in this game. Yeah, it's been a rough season, only one win on the season so far against Poynette. That one rattles home too for Robinson now with 5 points in the game. 2 minutes and counting down in the half. Waupun can make a little run and maybe see if they get even, if nothing else here. The time we had that buzzer at halftime. Gonna kick it out, and Dirksen with a three-point shot. That's nothing can go right now. Just rimming out.
Pretty good shot, halfway down.
Wolfram takes it in, and a little strong off the back of the rim. No good. Ewert with a rebound. Here we go. Waupun with the ball, down by 6.
Ewert thought about pulling the three there from the top. Waupun's making them play defense, making Lakeside chase.
Yeah, they're earning everything they get on that's right in this ball game. Scared them a little bit in the beginning. Ewert turn around, too strong on a shot, and rebound goes to Jeremiah Kester. Lakeside Lutheran, the Warriors with the basketball. Three-pointer right side is good. So many weapons on this team, and Michael Robinson, not a starter, but he's got himself 8 points, a couple three-point buckets for him. It's tough when you get 4 or 5 guys that can shoot the three-point shot, and you got to make sure you're out on each one of those guys.
36 seconds. Looks like Waupun's going to hold the ball for the last shot. Even when you're down by this much, it's a good decision. You don't want to let the opposing team score right before half and go into the locker room with all that momentum on the last, second shot. So I like it.
Yeah, we're down to 10 seconds. Obviously, it was go time on that. Ewert has it, kind of almost loses it, and goes with 3 guys on him, draws the foul, and Eli Ewert will go to the free throw line now for Waupun. Going to be shooting 2 free throws now for the Warriors. His first trip to the line this game.
I like the timing of that, leaving only 4 seconds.
There we go. Nice to get 2 free throws here and shut them down. Maybe a little momentum going in.
Seeing Connor Morgan check in for Guardiola, Guardiola with 2 fouls as well. Make sure he doesn't get in. He can apply some pressure without having Ephraim be at the possibly getting a 3rd foul.
Yeah, both free throws good for Ewert. They're checking Hawkinson back into the ball game too, and making sure Eli doesn't pick up another little foul here in this last 4 seconds.
They get a little pressure here to make it hard.
That one goes in. It was terrible. It was so good. It's terrible for Waupun, but that was a really nice little play and a nice finish on that bucket by Brecken Jimenez. Terrible for Waupun. Very impressive there for Lakeside Lutheran. Waupun finds themselves down by 10 at halftime, 35-25, and we'll be back in a few minutes to talk about the first half right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Extend your vertical tillage options with a new Kuhn Krause Accelerator XT8010 available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown. Proven Excalibur VT blades cut tough residue, creating a superior seed bed. Gang angle options of 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. Mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive star wheel treaders, brake clods, and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seed bed. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 11 to 40 foot. Ask your dealer about the new Smart Soil Technology ISOBUS system for your new Accelerator XT.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
And we are back. Let's show a little bit of the state qualifying dance team for Waupun. And they've been good for some years here. Missy Dirksen getting everything going here, and it's just continued on even after her leaving. But sit back and watch them perform a little bit of their state qualifying number. Good luck, dance team, on your trip to state, and I can see why they made it there. Some of those moves that they made when they were on their backs and kicked their legs, and they're also their back on their feet again. Great job, and Randy even mentioned the kind of showed me the coach for the team. Now that's very animated, works as hard as the girls out there.
Yeah, Johanna Renz and Kelly King are listed as the two coaches, and yeah, can't help but notice the energy they bring to the stage there. Yeah, really good.
And Ron Bishop, our mayor, I'll let him out there. I'm guessing that's the reason maybe he's at the games is because his daughter is on that team, because he was out there with pom-poms and led the team out there on the court. But good luck to them at state. They've got some state championships that they have on their board up there, and really top-notch team. But rough first half there for Waupun. The way it started out is like, wow. Scored the first 10 points in the ball game and just kept on pouring it on there, and just had that nice lead for quite some time, about 10 points. They're stuck at 16-6 for a while. A couple of big buckets right away by Finn Katzenberger. Guardiola burying a shot in that time too, and Eli Ewert, and just going to hold on, and a very nice team out there for Lakeside Lutheran. Takes the lead back, and they lead by 10 with a last-second shot. just maybe 10 feet inside the half court. That was pretty amazing.
Yeah, and I said I liked Waupun's last opportunity there before half. They ran it down to 4 seconds. Ewert able to make a couple, and it really was a desperation shot. I mean, Waupun did everything right, and sometimes you just have to say, wow, he made it, and pulled about, what do you think, that was about a 32-footer? I mean, it was a tough shot on the run. And
yeah, hats off to them.
Yeah, sometimes it just happens. But, Waupun did things right to finish out that half.
I think a lot of things to be really feel good about for Waupun. You talked a lot about their defense in the first half, Randy. What was your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I just, well, first of all, I like the energy, but switching things up, playing some man, playing some 2-3 zone. They played maybe a little bit of a hybrid 2-3 zone. I'm not sure exactly. I don't think it was a true 1-3-1. Coaches mess with that, and they have different things. So making it a little difficult, and then all of a sudden, Lakeside, they started making shots, and then all of a sudden your zone doesn't look so good. And some of that came from some inside touches, inside out, which guys can toe up the line, and a couple of times they were using a little X game and getting it inside and going post to post to score. So, a well-coached team like Lakeside with Coach Todd Jans, they're gonna figure things out eventually. I'll tell you that. They're not just gonna go down without a fight. So. Really good basketball game that we saw here.
Nice bench points. You get guys like Jacob DeClean came in, and he had 10 points, couple 3-point baskets, 4 for 4 from the free throw line, and another guy was Micah Robinson. Didn't play a lot in the first half. He did more towards the end, and he ended up with 2 3-pointers and a couple free throws for 8 points. So getting some nice production with guys off the bench, and doing that without having your big guy, Wesley Ron, out there, the 6'8" senior, deciding to sit him down with that ankle tweak that he had in the practice yesterday. But they could definitely go deep and go into their bench a little bit and still not lose a whole lot.
25-35 here, the lead for Lakeside Lutheran, and it could have easily been a 7-point lead. As I said, Waupun finishing out the half the way, as a coach, you'd like them to do it, and you got to tip your hat to Lakeside for knocking down that long shot to get them back into a double-digit lead.
Let's take a look at the scoring in the first half.
For Lakeside, DeClean, as you mentioned, coming off the bench with 10 points. Becken Jimenez with 10 points. Micah Robinson with 8. Carson Strom with 2. And Brady Wolfram with 5 points. He's got a 3-pointer and a couple free throws. For Waupun, Finn Katzenberger with 8. Eli Ewert with 7. Ewert saddled a little bit with the 2 fouls. Efren Guardiola with 6 points, couple of made 3-pointers, and Sutton Nelson with 4 points. In Waupun, they are 4, 6, 8. They are 7 of 8 from the free throw line in this game, so they're doing a nice job there, getting to the line and knocking in. We didn't see them shoot a lot of free throws in the last couple games they played, but I think you mentioned it, much more aggressive taking the ball to the glass tonight.
Yeah, they did that early in the ball game. So, a lot of positives to build off from. We'll see what the second half brings. Waupun trailing 35-25 back in 90 seconds with the second half of this game at Waupun High School, taking on Lakeside Lutheran. Keep it right here at RadioPlusSports.com.
This exciting gameplay is being brought to you by Waupun Utilities, your local electric, water, and wastewater provider. And just like the teams out there, our team works hard every single day to deliver reliable, affordable service to more than 4,400 customers. As your community-owned utility, every single dollar we earn goes back into making Waupun stronger. Waupun Utilities, powering our community with teamwork, pride, and of course, hometown commitment.
Chronic pain sufferers, listen up. If you're suffering from pain due to injury or illness, and the options you've tried have failed to alleviate your pain, or surgery has been recommended, you may be wondering if you've run out of options. If so, regenerative medicine may be your answer. At New Medical Center, we use a variety of alternative treatments designed to harness your own body's ability to heal. Rather than covering up your pain, regenerative medicine goes right to the source to resolve and repair the injury. Instead of using harmful drugs to mask your pain or having risky surgery that can cause additional injury and increase your chance of arthritis, regenerative medicine helps your body repair the damage that causes pain. Don't let pain compromise your favorite hobbies and activities, leaving you crippled and desperate for help. Thousands of people have found relief with regenerative medicine, and you can too. Call the experts at New Medical Center to get an appointment today. New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. That's 920-324-9899. Or check us out on the web at www.newmedicalctr.com.
Okay, here we go, second half of action. Waupun finds themselves down by 10 points now, 35-25. I want to thank Kyle, our producer, and we got Bill joining us. Haven't seen him since the football season on the camera, doing all his camera work for us here tonight. This is kind of a game that we did not know about till when they kind of put the schedule out. So we kind of thrust us all together. We thought we only had a Friday and a Saturday game, and thanks to Kyle for popping right in, always with a positive attitude. And we even dug up Bill to come and help us out here tonight. So glad to have him along.
Shout out to Jack and Lynn Ewert watching from Florida.
Oh, boy.
Colder than it is here almost.
3-point shot. Yeah, they got some cold weather right now. 3-point shot to start out for our Guardiola, but that does not go in, and back right away in the hands of the. And Efren, even though he went up, I'm going to follow so he doesn't get a 3-point. Well, he's made the shot. Yeah, a nice, strong young man with Brady Wolfram goes up anyway, finishes the shot, and got himself a free throw.
3 fouls on Guardiola. I think he's the kind of player you can trust him to stay on the court and not pick up a silly foul.
The free throw is good. Wolfram kind of limping a little bit, but he does have a brace on his left ankle, so he might be nursing kind of a tender ankle here in the season. Eli Ewert will turn around, throw up a 3-2 strong, and Nelson comes up and gets a long rebound. Back over to Dirksen. Waupun will reset here, trailing by 13 now, 38-25. Nelson scoops one up and just goes in there to draw the foul and does it, and he'll be going to the free throw line to shoot a pair, but I might as well flick it up towards the rim, see if I can get anything, but he's just got himself 2 free throws.
His second personal.
Going to get Wolfram with as the official said, a slap to the head. 2 fouls on him.
Nice job there by the freshman Sutton Nelson. Okay, gets them both to go. Yeah, he's a hard worker out there, and he's a fearless guy. It's hard to see that out of your freshman getting his chances and worked himself into the starting lineup. Not afraid to go in and take it inside, make things happen. St. Lutheran gets it. Nice defense walling up there. 3-point shot on the way, and that is good for Carson Strom. Another country heard from for the 3-point line. His first 3-point shot of the game. He's got 5. They have so many weapons. Katzenberger gets it inside, but he's triple teamed, turns around, gets out of that, and nice job. Kind of spins away from the 3 defenders and puts up about a 5-foot fadeaway on the left side and gets it to go. He's got 10 in the game now.
And he's picked up the offensive game the last few weeks here, trying to get really aggressive, and I really like what he's doing.
Yeah, I thought I'd see more of that out of him early in the season, but yeah, he's definitely picked it up and looking really good here today.
Waupun playing man now. Giving away some size to a lot of players, but
yeah. Good job by Dirksen, just being in the way on the drive on that left side by Brady Wolfram.
Securing defensive rebounds, definitely an issue for Waupun, and they're not very big right now. Certainly doesn't help when you're giving away inches.
Yeah, you've got about 3 or 4 guys that would be considered guards on any team, mostly. And Katzenberger, the only guy to be considered a forward, really. Nobody center size. Yeah, Landon Dirksen, he works hard out there and had himself a nice game against Lodi when he had to come in and start as a point guard with Guardiola gone. 3-pointer on the way, and that is no good. And coming up with a rebound, well, a battle for it right now. Good job by Katzenberger to get it. And tossed it too far down the court in time for them to pick it off.
Waupun going to 2-3 zone.
41-29, the lead now for the visiting Lakeside Lutheran Warriors. Team in Waupun's new conference, the Capital North. Nice drive right in front of the rim, and going up strong is Brecken Jimenez. Finding a spot, finishes. On now trailing by 14, 43-29, just kind of fading away in this ball game. Yeah, thanks for everybody logging on and joining us here tonight. Ewart loses it on his way to the basket. Now we're going the other way. That one does go in. Fast break point there for Jackson Moore, getting his first points of the ball game.
Yeah, rebounding and maybe giving up points off of turnovers, two of Waupun's biggest issues, I think. And I don't know how you solve some of those. The turnovers, you just have to do a better job of taking care of it in traffic.
Nice defense there by Lakeside Lutheran. They get the miss and go the other way and come up short on a fast break chance. Here comes the Warriors. Down by 16 now, 45-29.
Jimenez there, when he missed that shot, he kind of ran along the student section. I think he gave a couple of the guys high fives on the way by.
He was going to fall down and have somebody catch him, but you don't want to do that into the visiting student section where he balanced and made sure he didn't go into that. So. Now some pretty nice defense by Lakeside Lutheran. Dirksen drives it in, kicks it back out on top. Ewart goes up, and they're going to have an offensive foul called on Eli Ewart on second foul of the half. That is the third foul by Ewart. Good job for him, only get his third foul now. He had those two fouls for most of the first half, really early.
Waupun now playing zone. Looks like it's a 1-2-2 they're doing, Said a little bit of a hybrid.
Yeah, look inside, going up strong, and a good job by Katzenberger just to wall up and change that shot and get the ball. Finn brings it up, gets over to Guardiola in the lane. Tough shot there, just can't get it to go. Nothing going right now for Waupun. Waupun only 4 points here in this second half, 10 points for Lakeside Lutheran. 45-29 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Bunch of games being played tonight. Be listening at 7:35 tomorrow and 8:35 tomorrow, and Nick Rush will have the updates of all the scores around our listening area. 3-point shot by Jimenez. That's a nice looking shot. Just drills it. That's his third three of the ball game. He's got 15 now in the game. He averages 9.
He always has the range. We've seen that right before half.
Nelson comes up short on his 3-point shot, and Jimenez gets the rebound, pushing it the other way. Yeah, things just not working for Waupun here. Another 3-point basket. Jimenez feeling it right now. His 4th 3. He's got 18 points in the game. Yeah, you get your big guy out. Somebody's got to step up, and he's definitely one of the many guys on the team that has stepped forward and said, I'll pick up the slack. Wesley Rana averages 21 points a game. Little scoop shot there. Nice job by Sutton Nelson to get the bucket. He's got 8 in the game.
Waupun back to man. I like the idea of switching things up defensively, makes it more difficult.
Jimenez thought about it again. They thought, man, maybe I've been shooting too much lately.
Heat check, yeah.
Yeah. Wolfram misses the shot. There goes Nelson to the basket, puts it in and draws the foul. Fake pass to the right, goes to the rack with it on the left side. Nice finish there by Sutton Nelson. He's 4 for 4 from the line. He's got a free throw coming. Timon coming back in the ball game now. He had to sit a little bit after he got those fouls in the first half. 11:02 left in the ball game.
Ewert, Guardiola, and Alsmo all with 3 fouls.
Nelson continues making his free throws, 5 for 5. He's now got 11 points in the ball game, but Waupun down by 17, 51-34.
Feels a little closer than that, doesn't it? I mean, Waupun's playing pretty well and seemed like they're making shots.
That's what I thought earlier. I thought, man, it doesn't seem like it should be like 20 points or almost 20 points, but he just kind of slowly pulled away. That's going to be an offensive foul. Nice job. Nice defense there by Waupun, just beating him to the spot, and Wolfram runs up running him over, and Waupun gets it back, trying to tighten this thing up just a little bit more.
You have to credit Lakeside Lutheran for making a lot of 3-point shots. I guess that's where the separation really came from, and then a few second chance opportunities. Good pass.
Also from the left corner, up and good for Timon Alsma. There's a bucket there for Timon getting his first points of the ball game. Hunters worked themselves back within 14. Kicking out left side. Here's a guy that's been hot in the first half. Missed that one badly, but here goes Jimenez, who's been hitting him and does again. He cannot miss right now. Brecken Jimenez. 3 threes in the half. He's got 5 threes in the ball game and just lighting it up. 21 in the game. And Eli Ewert with a 3-point bucket. A nice answer for him. See if we can get a few more defensive stops here, make things interesting.
That is the key. Get some stops on defense.
On the left side, they get it over to DeClean. He's going to flick it up there. No good on the shot, and Pine gets the rebound. Chance to tighten it up just a little bit more. Nelson gets it back out on top over to Katzenberger. Spins in lane, and it goes up, and it puts it in. Nice job there by Finn. I'll just say 12-point lead for Lakeside Lutheran. A little hand check in there, kind of reaching in a bit for Katzenberg is going to get called for the foul.
Waupun foul number 1, Finn Katzenberger, that's his first. Line change for Lakeside.
Dirksen checks back in. Nelson will sit down, and pretty much 5 new guys pretty much almost coming on the court here for Lakeside Lutheran.
5 guys, most of them have been in the game at some point already, so yeah, they're all guys that contribute.
Yeah, he's definitely played a lot of guys here in this ball game and getting a lot of production out of guys that didn't even start the ball game.
I see in the X game now, high-low post there from against Waupun zone.
Clean gets it down in the post now into Kester, gets cut off. Clean throws up a 3-point shot, and once he gets that set, that nice high-arcing shot he puts him away, his 3rd 3 of the ball game. He's got 13 points.
Metal plate, the volleyball standard.
That's the second time we've seen. We've never seen that before.
No, just in the last couple of weeks, that plate it just seems to be sitting in there loose.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Waupun down by 15 now, 57-42. We're halfway through the second half of our action here at Waupun High School. We'll be right back here at this gym for Waupun's ball game coming up on Friday. Is it Lake Mills we have with the girls on Friday? Lake Mills.
I believe it is, yes.
Here's a 15-footer left side, a little bit short. Ball is loose. Waupun trying to tie it up, but a good job by Lakeside Lutheran protecting it and getting it in the hands of Carson Strom. He'll bring it up now for Lakeside Lutheran. Clean gets it, kicks it way outside, and that one gets knocked loose, and ball's going Waupun's way.
A lot of contact in there on the pivot, but no foul called. We've seen it on both. I think well officiated game, I think, tonight. Yeah, these guys could.
It's a good crew.
Yeah, it's
solid.
a very good, solid, professional crew.
Yep.
Not overcalling the game and still controlling the game. That's exactly what you want as a coach or as a fan.
Ewart's going to throw up a long three. Comes up short, though. And here goes Lakeside Lutheran on the way. DeClean goes up, protects the ball, finishes, and gets himself a free throw. Jacob DeClean, a nice player. He's been having a really nice game. He's got 15 points in the game, going for 16 right now at the free throw line.
And 4 fouls on Ewart.
Jacob didn't even register as far as for me to even write down how many points he had a game. If he get about 4 or 5 a game, I kind of throw it on there, but he didn't even register with that. Now he could be going on 16 points from the line, where he's perfect so far. Nothing but net.
Very skilled young man, not very big, as we said.
Guardiola gets it down to the corner into Alsma. And that one's just tossed away right in the hands of Pavic. He'll pull up in front of the rim, and he finishes. Pavic with his first points of the ball game. He got a start tonight. He's the one guy that did get a start tonight because of their big guy, Ron, not playing tonight. Dirksen gets it 5-footer, puts it up and in. That is his first points of the ball game. Waupun down by 18, 62-44, 6:40 and counting down in the ball game. Dixon getting just a hair late on that, trying to steal the ball. I'm about sick of the cold weather, aren't you, Randy?
Yeah.
I'm sick of walking outside, and we got a big heat wave coming up on the weekend. We're going to be in the 20s, like 22 and 20 degrees coming up on Saturday and Sunday. So
it would have been nice today if it wouldn't have been so windy, because it was actually
windy.
sunny and maybe 6 or 7, I think I had at one point. But yeah, the wind was bitter.
I cannot quit being cold. I just feel cold. Even when I come inside and it's warm in the house, I still feel cold. It's chilled all the way through.
I have to have you come and help me bring in more wood someday. We've been going through wood at my house.
Ooh, that one rims out, though. Getting the rebound, putting it back, no good. And then it's going to go off the hands of Lakeside Lutheran. Being Waupun basketball. Yeah, I was on that little duty over at it wouldn't have been so bad, but we had a pretty tough taskmaster out there with Barb, your wife, and she just filled up wheelbarrows, and then we'd haul them back up, and put them to the wood pile, and get them ready for you guys to use inside the house. And she always had one ready. No, I got to put a few more on. We're going to fill this thing. You're not going to take a half-loaded one back.
Her favorite. That's her favorite thing. With just one more. It's like going to a bar with your buddies. Just one more with Barb. It's just one more load. I'm like, oh man. I think we took down about 5 wheelbarrows maybe the other day. Usually we do it all in the fall, but we were gone and kind of let it slide. But it's a good year for drying wood, I'll tell you that. Our wood is so dry, almost no ash. Just a great year to burn wood.
Strong drive on the left side. A good-looking drive there from Carson Strom. He averages 7 points a game. He's got 7 in this game. That one comes up short. Nelson gets the rebound. Pond down by 20 now, 64-24.
Nice body control by Strom to avoid the foul.
3-point shot on the way from Guardiola is no good. And Nelson's going to pick up a foul for Waupun. So he got himself a little space and maybe a little shove to get himself that rebound. 20-point lead for the visiting Lakeside Lutheran Warriors. We played them in the last game of last year. And now this year we got them as a conference opponent. The bad problem is you got to play them twice. Once here, once there. And we still haven't figured out what's going to be going on at Lake Mills. You mentioned the news you heard about their court over there.
Yeah, I actually saw it, I think, on the television news that, some serious flooding and broken pipe.
We've been to that, Jim, a few times. Good job rebounding and putting it back up in is Micah Robinson, another guy that didn't have anything listed for points, so he's getting a nice big game for him here today. Nelson lines up a three-point shot and gets it to go. He's always ready and throw one up there.
From what I saw in Lake Mills, they said at that time, and that was right after it happened, that they did not think they would be able to use that gym, that it would have to be totally, the floor torn up and redone.
Ooh. Yeah, it's got to be an offensive foul. Yeah, it is. The official over here calling an offensive foul. Now we'll find out. We'll have the Lake Mills girls here, and we can ask the coach when they come here and what's going on with your court over there.
I think they have a pretty new middle school, so maybe it seats enough where you can fit a few hundred in there at least.
They have a very old high school, though. That's a very old gym, and we were sitting right on the stage, right behind the benches. You're only about 3 feet above the ground when you're there. Yeah, so it's not a great place to call a game from, but that's the place we're going to be going to on a regular basis. They got one heck of a good boys basketball team over there, one of the better teams in the state in that division. He gets knocked out of bounds off from Pavic. Pond down by 18 now, 65-47. 4:05 left in the game.
Yeah, no quit on this Warrior team. They're all getting after it.
Nelson turns around and comes up short on his shot. And there goes DeClean from the corner. Doesn't have the consistency in the second half that he had in the first half, but still a great game for him. Katzenberger sit out to Nelson. He's going to take it in and throws it up and puts it in. He finds a way. Definitely not the biggest guy in the court out there, and not the most muscular-looking guy out there, but he's pretty shifty out there and goes in confidently and makes another basket.
There we go.
Turnover, and Dirksen goes up over, lays it. Every point counts right now. Waupun down by 17. 3:15 left in the ball game.
A little bit of movement there on that screen that the officials caught him.
Number 23, Brecken Jimenez, that's his third. More returns.
Every one of those guys had considerable playing time, really, that everybody you see sitting on the bench there. Got some guys at the end of the bench, but it looks like they were kind of, maybe some guys just in case JV guys that they had waiting there.
That's why you have a good team, when you have that kind of squad and you can practice with intensity.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Alex Dunlap calling a timeout. We'll do the same back after this with more Warrior basketball from Waupun on Radio Plus Sports.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
Okay, we are back. Nice start to the ball game. Waupun showed some stuff. They've got some stuff going on here, and I thought a very fairly nice defensive game for Waupun, and some things to kind of build off from positively for the Warriors.
Lutheran shooting the ball quite well tonight. Always makes you look better.
A 17-point deficit now for the Warriors.
Waupun trying to run a little different offensive set now. 1-4 high.
Coach Todd Jans has got to be pretty happy with all the guys he got in this game and the positive production he got from almost everybody he brought into the ball game has had a part with his success.
Yeah, he worked for his 5th. I thought it was going the other way.
Dirksen returns for the Warriors, and shooting the bonus, Carson Stroh.
Eli's night is over.
I'm kind of used to having our wrestling friends up here these last days. Quite a crew that they have involved with the wrestling program, youth wrestling, and with Matt's right behind us. They kick the ball out, also throw up a 3 that it comes up short. Down to under 2.5 left to play in the ball game.
One gentleman wrestling that you talked to that you knew pretty well from the football season.
Yeah, Aiden Gishwin, I got a chance to talk to him. He says he's having a good time. He says he's never wrestled before. Of course, this guy put on about 70 pounds and about 4 inches of height, 5 inches of height, and he's a big man. And glad to see he's coming back. Only a sophomore this year, but he's having a good time wrestling. He said maybe he won 1/3 of his matches in the heavyweight division, but he is a big man. And like you mentioned, it's some of the things he's learning in wrestling is going to help him on the football field.
Yeah, I think leverage, and overall just that grip strength that you get as a wrestler.
He's a big guy. I mean, I knew he was big on the football field, those pads on, but even just there in his gym shorts and his T-shirt out there, I thought, that's just a big man.
Yeah, I looked over when you were talking to him. You're a fairly good-sized guy, and yeah, he kind of dwarfed you.
Yeah. It's just crazy because he added like 4 or 5 inches on his height and just all the girth on him and just the muscle and everything else. And yeah, I'm excited for watching him and that offensive line. We've talked about that. They just lost. Bruins is the only guy that they lost off that line, so they're going to be set with that. Eli Ewert, if he's the starting quarterback, which we believe he will be, able to get some good protection out of that bunch.
Really nice offensive line, and then you had Owen Klustebor in the mix there as a tight end, which is, basically another offensive lineman a lot of times. So,
yeah, been a rough basketball season for Owen. Been sitting down for numerous games with that hip injury, and
hopefully he is healthy by next football season. Been going through that hip situation.
And you're better off making sure that thing is as healthy as you can get it to be, and not just try to force your way out there. I'm going to say that shot will count on the shot taken by Henry Moore, getting his first bucket. Some of those other guys that hadn't gotten the game are taking off their warm-ups now. We're going to get on the court. Braden Schwarzy coming out here. It is Schwarzy. That one I got from Coach Todd Jans. And Colton Frisch on the court now getting their first action. Yeah, no good, but getting the rebound was Ezra Abram, 6'6" kid coming off the bench. .113 and counting down. Katzenberger is going to pick up a foul on that one. Looked like he kind of swept through it, but he's going to get called for the foul. So 2 free throws for Henry Moore.
That's because it went on Dirksen. That's why Katzenberger didn't think it was on him, and it wasn't on him.
Oh. He did have it clean then. Just didn't watch Mr. Dirksen on that one. Got him down low.
Re-entering for Waupun, number 11, Tyler Morgans, and entering the game for Lakeside with the number 42, Billy Deepside.
And there's our guy, Sawyer Bruins, coming out there. The only guy that's going to be off that offensive line next year, graduating, a senior.
And a good one.
A good one. Good kid, too.
Maybe the vocal and emotional leader of that offensive line. But
20-point deficit for Waupun. Had some nice bright moments, especially early when they got the first 10 points of the ball game. Up by 10 for quite a while at 16-6. And like you said, the shots started going in for Lakeside Lutheran, and that made a difference on everything. A lot of different guys that have got 3-point baskets in the game.
Entering the ball game for the Warriors, number 13, Ashton Lawrence.
Lurch checking in. Waupun getting a little court time. He's the only guy that didn't get out there for Waupun. Well, a few other ones sitting there yet.
Braden Daney, who plays JV minutes, back from that hand injury.
See him playing the JV court. I'd be surprised if we don't see him before the end of the season getting some increased minutes up on varsity. Under 40 to play. Again, a little loss for Waupun. Only one win on the season. This just kind of so jittery out there to try to cover, and it just draws those fouls. That one didn't look like it felt too good.
Lakeside Lutheran foul number 15, Jeremiah Kessler.
That's a nice game. He's filling up the score box here in the second half. Yeah, Waupun will not get free throws on that. This is the sixth foul on them, and they say that was on the ground. So Nelson will check out now for Waupun. 12 points in the second half, 16 points in the game for Nelson.
Colin Farley and Sage Freund in the game for the Warriors. .29 seconds left. So a 20-point deficit for Waupun. Another game coming up on Friday. We'll be right back here in our perch on top of the court to call girls basketball. And hopefully Eaton Schultz will find her way back on the court for Waupun. That night she's been sitting out for a few games. Waupun taking on Lake Mills here at Waupun, and we're going to end at 69-49. Waupun loses. And some positives to talk about, but again, a 20-point loss here for Waupun. And we're going to take a break. We'll come back and wrap things up in just a few minutes. Waupun Warrior basketball on Radio Plus Sports.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seed bed with a high quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Ballwing Implement is your John Deere Gator headquarters with a full inventory of new John Deere Gators for every interest and need. And they've got special deals, but only through November 2nd. Low rate financing for qualified applicants, and be sure to take advantage of up to $3,000 cash off on select models. 2, 4, and 6-wheel drive, and lots of attachments for fun and to get the work done. Ballwing Implement in Waupun and Beaver Dam, you're a full-line John Deere dealer and John Deere Gator headquarters. But hurry, these deals will end November 2nd. The Landing is your go-to lakeside hangout on beautiful Beaver Dam Lake. Where the drinks are cold, the food always hits the spot, and the music keeps the good times rolling. Come for the view, stay for the fun. Pizza and beverages go together like sunsets and lake views at The Landing, and always better with friends and family. A Friday fish fry, your landing spot. An extensive variety of house-built pizzas, your landing spot. A great menu, of course. The Landing Pub and Grill, Country Road G, Beaver Dam, and like them on Facebook.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture, we're honored to be voted by you to be one of the best mattress stores in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the finest in style, comfort, and quality to the Waupun area.
We've teamed up with amazing brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Best Craft, Marshfield, Best Home Furnishings, Mega Motion to offer you the best selection around.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Make your home a place you truly love with Verhaeg's Furniture Market.
Steve Winterhack and Randy Arm go back with you at Waupun High School. A 69-49 loss for Waupun. Still only one win on the season. Unbelievable start to the ball game for Waupun. Had the lead for a good portion of that first half, and then it was Lakeside Lutheran finding their range and getting some points from a lot of different people in this game to get back in and finally take the lead back away from Waupun for good.
A few turnovers by Waupun and some second chance opportunities that resulted in 3-point shots for Lakeside really was the flipper of the game there. But yeah, I think I said at one point Waupun, if you and I would have thought with 5 minutes left in the first half, Waupun would still have the lead, which they did at that point. So they played really well for, the first 12 or 14 minutes, but then things just kind of slipped away.
And of course, it didn't help with that last second shot from 10 feet in from the half court line. They throw that in to make it instead of a 7-point ball game, it was a 10-point deficit at halftime. But like I said, I guess when you're in a record like this, you're just trying to find some positives in there. And I do see some improvement for Waupun, playing some better defense, I thought, and some guys getting more aggressive out there with Finn Katzenberger, taking it to the rack, and you got Sutton Nelson just seems to be getting better every ball game that we have him out there. He's not afraid to take it in. Not the biggest guy out there, but he makes things happen and gets some points on the board.
There's times when you're 1 and whatever midpoint of the season, 1-10 or 1-12, and things like that. It can be demoralizing, and it's hard for players to continue to fight. But I don't see that with this Waupun crew at all. These guys are out here, they're scrapping, they're battling, and they're sticking together and doing everything they can to compete, and they're just a little bit undersized and a little bit, some other areas where they're just young and everything else. So it's going to be an uphill battle for them.
Well, just take a look at the scoring. We'll wrap things up here for this Tuesday night, talk about our next game, and get out of here for the night.
Yeah, Jacob DeClean for Lutheran was 16, as you said, off the bench, not the guy that normally scores. Brecken Jimenez with 21. Robinson had 10, another guy didn't score, and Wolfram with 9. There's some other scorers as well. They were 11 of 18 from the free throw line. For Waupun, Finn Katzenberger with 12. He had a 3-pointer that's opened the game with, and Eli Ewart finished the night with 10. Landon Dirksen with 2 points. Ephraim Guardiola with 6, both on 3-point shots. Timon Alsma finished with 3 on a 3-point shot, and Sutton Nelson led Waupun in scoring tonight with 16 points. He had 1 3-pointer, 4 field goals. He was 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Waupun 10 of 12 from the line tonight, so doing a pretty good job there.
And Waupun losing 69-49. Join us on Friday night. It'll be Waupun Lady Warrior basketball as they take on a conference opponent with Lake Mills in town. And join us for that on RadioPlusSports.com and also on the radio at AM 1170. So have yourself a good Tuesday night. Hopefully these temperatures will warm up just a little bit. I want to thank again Kyle, our producer, and Bill, our cameraman, doing a great job again here tonight. Always good to work with those guys. And Randy, thanks for joining me here tonight. And that's about it. Let's go home. Waupun again losing by a score of 69-49. This has been Waupun Warrior basketball on Radio Plus Sports.
This exciting gameplay is being brought to you by Waupun Utilities, your local electric, water, and wastewater provider. And just like the teams out there, our team works hard every single day to deliver reliable, affordable service to more than 4,400 customers. As your community-owned utility, every single dollar we earn goes back into making Waupun stronger. Waupun Utilities, powering our community with teamwork, pride, and of course, hometown commitment.
New ownership, same customer service tradition. Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun and its surrounding areas for over 50 years. New owners Luke and Logan Gans are longtime employees of Verhaeg's Furniture and are committed to continue serving the furniture, accessory, and mattress needs of Waupun and the surrounding areas. Bringing you exceptional quality from Ashley Furniture, Lazy Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Puffy Mattress, and many more top brands from their store to your home. Verhaeg's Furniture, 806 West Main Street, Waupun. Quality brands for affordable prices.
Thanks to our Radio Plus Video Sports sponsors.
Home and Auto Sales, Waupun Equipment Company, Ballweg Implement, New Medical Center, Ergo Bank, Torres Tree Service, All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, Bent's Automotive, American Family Insurance Agent Christine Fiel, C. Broxma Electric, Dentistry of Wisconsin, The Other Bar, Waupun's Pizza Ranch, Werner Harmsen Furniture, National Exchange Bank and Trust,
Jimmy John's of Waupun, Schaefer Auto, Keller Buildings, Bristol Morgan Bank,